Hello, baby gangsters. This is Calvin, also known as Homer, and this is my first ever playthrough of The Last Defense Academy, the 100 line. And we made it back to school with Nozomi after another big revelation that happened once again. We changed to our normal clothes as soon as we were back inside. And I imagine that is kind of a thing, like almost like ritual kind of way, where it's like, you know, it almost feels like, okay, we're back here, we're back, we're safe, you know, in a way, even though we're not safe at all. Nozomi finished removing our artificial glass armor, and we both let out a big sigh. I'm exhausted. Yeah, that was a real tiring walk. It was a long day. It was a long time for you guys. You know, you just got back at night as well, or the morning. Talking, thanks for everything, and about our conversation. What conversation? I didn't hear a thing. Oh my God, Takumi, you're so perfect. Right, yes, thank you. Look at that. Oh my God, that's awesome. Well then, I'll go make Moko's antipyretic at the Gift-O-Matic. I'm going to rest up a little. You should take a break too, after you make that medicine. Eitzo? No. What is... I knew. I didn't know something was going to happen. I thought the alarm was going to go off or something, right? That's what I thought, but like something else has happened. Where have you been? Eitzo, sorry, we went outside to find materials. But we couldn't get back because of the lightning. We had to wait until the storm was over. I asked Takumi to come with me. I wanted to find ingredients to make medicine for Moko. But why is he so scared for Moko? On that subject, there's been a surprising development. On that subject? On Moko? Surprising how? Don't tell me, Moko. You should go to the cafeteria. I was just on my way there. In the cafeteria? Come on, let's go. What's happened? What the hell has happened? There's been a rather surprising development with Moko. You can see for yourself if you go to the cafeteria. Takumi, let's go to the cafeteria for now. Yeah, I have no idea what's happening, guys. I thought the alarm was gonna come off as soon as we came back. Cause again, I'm always thinking, when's that alarm going off? And I think that's intentional. They want you to feel that way. What's happening with Moko? Oh my God, Moko's here!
Oh, welcome back. We finally meet.
Oh my God, she looks so sick. She has the championship freaking belt as well. And she's like ice cream cone and her like professional wrestling outfit. I'm so good she's up. We don't even need the medicine.
Moko?
I'm so happy she's like awake. She's such like a, I don't know, she's, and again, when I say beast, I mean a complimentary, you know what I mean? That's like, I don't know if that's a slang in other countries. Beast is a good thing in Ireland. Look at her, she's like a wrestler. She's knee pads and everything and the kick pads. An unexpected turn of events really did await us in the cafeteria. The once practically comatose Moko was stabbed before, was acting as if nothing happened. She's like 6'5". Oh, she's so cool. We have a wrestler character, guys. I heard you went exploring outside all night. I was worried sick. And she has like such a very adorable face as well, right? Moko, you're awake and yeah, this must be such a big relief for Nozomi.
No.
Thanks to a kiss from a handsome prince. I kid. Oh my God, she's like flexing the muscles. Okay, I love her. I love her. And look at the heart plate on the side plate of her belt. Just because I was asleep and defenseless doesn't mean I'd let some scoundrel steal a kiss. Oh my God, she's hilarious as well. She's hilarious and she's strong as anything. If somebody wants to snatch a smooch, they better be ready to pin me down for 3 count, like in wrestling, I guess. What are you even saying? But how did this happen all of a sudden? She is so fun. She's so cool. She's so, I know, it's like on her arm, she has like an armband like a wrestler would as well.
Hey.
I don't really know. I guess it was just the right time. She suddenly woke up yesterday afternoon. We were surprised too. We could have knocked me over with you could have knocked me over with a feather. Is that what's that? That's an expression. I never get what it means. Does that mean like you're so surprised that like anything can knock you over? You could have knocked me out with a feather. Sorry, Fall Out Boy. I've been sleeping for days, right? Yikes, I must have overdone it with my last Phoenix Splash. Oh my God, you did a Phoenix Splash? A Phoenix Splash, by the way, is when you get up on the top rope. Your back is facing the wrestler on the top rope. And you flip backwards. But as you flip backwards, you then flip sideways and then back to forwards and splash on the opponent. Moko, are you fine now? Are you really okay? She's so relieved. I'm just so happy she's okay. You know what? I'm legit bestie, and my skin looks bodacious thanks to my makeup and beauty sleep. That's fantastic. So fantastic. What a relief. This is better than I could have expected. right? Because I thought there was going to be like something bad happening.
Huh?
What decade are you even from? Bodacious? I like the word bodacious. More importantly, Nozomi, you stuck by my side and took care of me, right?
So thanks for that. Love you.
She's great. She's absolutely great. Look at that. Look at her arms.
Moko.
Oh, Nozomi. Oh.
Thank goodness. I'm so glad.
That's so cool. That's legitimately so cool.
Hey, why the tears? You're giving me the sniffles too.
Oh, no, this is the sweetest thing in the world. It really is.
Ew, I'm getting all snotty.
I was so worried. I was starting to think you'd never wake up.
No, this is a big deal as well. Because again, like as I said, how much you took care of her. Of course, this is a massive deal. Like, and they showed how much they really liked Moko as well.
Hey, there's no way that would happen. Who do you think I am? I'm Moko Majiro, the apocalyptic maiden
Oh my
of
God.
destruction. Remember? No matter how many times I go down, I rise from the
This is so
ashes like
sweet.
a phoenix.
She's awesome. She's so fun and she's so sweet, and the relationship is so sweet. I'm so happy that Nozomi is relieved now because this was really worrying
But
her.
it's all thanks to you, Nozomi.
Oh.
Aw, I appreciate you so much, bestie.
Bestie. That's amazing. I love it. Oh, Kyoshika. How wonderful. It is wonderful. No, it's a really fantastic moment. Especially since like they built this up throughout the whole time that we were playing this. The idea of like Moko and you know, like who she was, her getting kidnapped or taken and all this stuff as well. And to have like the moment when she comes back, but she's still sick. It was a very like it was an intentional like feeling of like, oh man, we just got her back and she's not healthy at all, and she's clearly still in a bad way. And it is a relief not only for us, and can imagine how much of a relief it is for me and for you guys, but for these characters as well. Wait, what? Oh my God, Takamoto. Is someone cutting onions in here? You got that shit in my eyes, man. Again, he is a sweetheart. He is such a sweetheart. I like the glasses. It's seriously a relief that you were able to wake up. It is.
Hey!
Oh, you're Takumi, right? You were looking for materials for the zombie for me, right? Right. I appreciate the thought. I love her laugh, but you shouldn't get too reckless. There it is, Moko Majiro. If you don't take proper care of yourself, I'll break your knee with a dragon screw as a punishment. A dragon screw, guys, is when you lift up someone's leg, their right leg, or the left leg. You do left leg as well, depending on your dominance or whatever. And you spin, you pull yourself down or drop down to the mat as you're doing it, and you turn. How do I say it? You move under their leg and drop down to the mat, and as you're doing that, you twist their leg so their whole body twists with you, and you slam them down to the mat, and it like twist their leg as you're doing it too. I'm sorry for doing wrestling descriptions here, but maybe it might be one area of expertise to have. This is awesome. We have a wrestling character. That's not the type of thresh you should try and pass off as a cutesy. It is very cute. It's very cute. A dragon screw leg whip. Anyway, are you ready, Nozomi? Takumi didn't flash you or anything, did he? No. Kurara, you do not know Takumi. I'd never do that. He would never do that. Actually, he really helped me out. It would have been danger for me to go alone. Exactly. And again, I love the Takumi. Again, this probably feels so good for Takumi as well. You know, after all the awkwardness. Why are you calling me Lady Nozomi? Is it because I smell? No, you don't smell. Sorry, Kyoshika. And you don't smell. Kyoshika. I just found the idea of asking for help a little unsavory. Yeah, we offered to help. Haha, Lady Nozomi, you jest. You don't know what I taste like. Oh my God, Kyoshika, I adore. Enough silence for the idiot, please. Enough silence for the idiot, please. Don't silence me. Don't silence Calvin, also known as Roro, like this. But seeing as the two of you returned safely and Moko woke up without incident, we have ourselves a happy ending. I'm truly relieved. Like a very rare, like, and it's no, I wouldn't say it's rare, but like we get moments of like relief that are like usually that are accompanied by some like very like painful moments as well. But like I do think that the game has done a really good job actually of like whether it be the Shoma moment of accepting himself, you know, the Ima and Kako thing we just had with the flick of the head as well. You know, all these like little tiny moments that give us great joy. really do make the really horrible and scary parts even scarier. They've done such a good job with like really like pacing this game so freaking well to me. Moko, we heard that you're strong as all get out. And you're a high school pro wrestler? Ain't that something? If she's that strong, I can relax and go back to being a shot. But just if you're mind to fight. I love that he's like in the back of his mind, he literally is just fighting for his sister, you know what I mean? And it's very sweet. It is very sweet. Anyway, it's encouraging that we can fight the invaders together. Glad to have you, Moko. Moko, what is it? Yeah. Wait, what? You can count on me, Last Defense Academy. Can you smell what Moko was cooking? The freaking rock expression? You can cook? This is so good. I don't think she means literally. It's more of a wrestling thing. Yeah, it's the Rock's catchphrase. God, this place is filling up with meatheads and jocks. This isn't a fighting game. Anyway, Nozomi, Takumi, aren't you tired after your long night of searching? It's so funny when Darubi like speaks up. Darubi like genuinely does not like the idea of like a jock or someone who's like too like strong or whatever. Yeah. I'm fine as wine now, so why don't you rest up for the day? Yeah, I'll take you up on that. I'm beat from all the walking. There was a lot I wanted to ask Moko about, but I could always do that tomorrow. I wanted to talk with you more, Moko. Be good and get some rest. Can't grow to a fine woman without beauty sleep, can ya? She's amazing. Right, of course. And honestly, like, I do think that I agree with the idea that like we're not going to get anything out of it now. And honestly, whatever dark aspects that might come out of this, because she was held captive by the other side, I think that to accept a victory and go to sleep with a bit of happiness and relief is not a bad idea whatsoever. You know? There you go. Take a spoonful of honey before bed for a sound night's sleep. Is that true? It's good for your skin too. I didn't know that. Just from a fine woman to another. I mean, she doesn't have good skin. I want to riff on her so bad, but I'm too scared she will be. Well, Gaku, that's, yeah. That's, yeah. Why would you riff on her, Gaku? She's awesome. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and rest. But I think what Gaku means is like, you know, everyone makes jokes about each other in the academy, right? They do it constantly. You know, some people are better at it than others. Some people are like, you know, Gaku's riffing on people is usually like very quick and sudden and not always like the most thought out because again, he's a very like reactive character sometimes. Even though we love him to bits, and that's not a bad thing to be like, you know, reactive sometimes, because his reactiveness is also what led him to like, as we said, defending Shoma. Look at that freaking wrestler we have now. I followed Moko's kind advice and decided to take it easy in my room for the rest of the day. Still, what a shock. Never thought Moko would wake up so suddenly. In the end, there was no point in going out, but that's a petty gripe at this point. Anyway, I'm beat. I should call it a day. I laid my exhausted body down on the bed and immediately fell into a deep sleep. Yeah, no, I totally agree. Whatever happens tomorrow and whatever happens in the next days could be very dark. So I think getting some sleep right now off of a victory is such a good idea, you know? That's the most rest I've gotten in a while. You're probably wrecked. Thanks to a good sleep, I felt totally revitalized. Well, time to go to the cafeteria. I need to talk to Moko some more. I like totally think that one of the things that happens a lot of the time. Oh, hello. Oh, Takumi, good morning. Did you rest well after yesterday? Yeah, I was completely knocked out. Me too. Oh, by the way, thank you again for yesterday. You were such a big help. Look at his face. Sure, although at the end, it looks like we didn't need the anti-pyretic after all, but it's good to have, right? But if I'd gone alone, I might have not ever made it back. Well, we made it back in one piece, and Moko's awake now too. So it all worked out. Hey, Takumi, next time you should tell me about yourself. You want to hear about me? Oh my god, look at this. Look again, he's so like, it's a lot to do with the idea of Karawa as well, right? That he kind of like associates the two of them together. But this is going to mean so much to him. I just talked on about myself before without hearing anything about you. That feels a little unfair. This is such a huge step for them as well, from where they started. So next time it's your turn. I'll be looking forward to it. Nozomi wants to hear about me. If she feels the way, she must be warming up to me, of course. But that's exactly why I can't tell her about Karawa. I don't want to make things awkward when she's finally opening up. It's also possible that the experiment she was talking about has something to do with it. But I won't know until she's ready to tell me. So that's the thing. It's like I think He's right 100%. I was going to say, to finish my point before, and I was saying, like, a lot of the exhaustion they have here is, yes, physical, but, like, mental exhaustion can be such a big thing as well. But he's kind of right in a sense where it's like, yes, I would, like, very much, like to, you know, it'd be so tempting to just be like, I knew a girl who looked exactly like you, and, like, her name was, you know, this, and, like, we think it's an alternate universe, you know, and to, like, let it all out. But also, you have to, like, very much, like, approach this with a kind and normal demeanor as to not make her just, like, absolutely terrified, as you would be, you know what I mean? Anyone would be if you got that information, you know, so quickly. Look at this crew. Oh my god, it's so packed. It's so packed. When I got to the cafeteria, everyone was already there. What's look at the expressions here. I guess it's the same expressions from yesterday, maybe? You notice they're all surrounded Moko. We're listening to her intently. Are you serious? So then all the faces rush out to congratulate me. And I'm like, a face in wrestling is a good guy. What are y'all doing here? I thought you died.
No.
And then bam, smash cut to the credits. We all go home. What? The cafeteria erupted into laughter. Moko's story. Oh my god, she's entertaining them all. That's what Gaku's laughing. Oh my god. They all came back to life at the end like nothing ever happened. What kind of referee would let the match continue until someone died? Even for kayfabe, that's stretching things. And kayfabe is when you lie and pretend wrestling is real, basically. One shook off being blinded by black mist. Another survived being pushed off a building. Verily, these warrior skills sound most worthy of study. I can't believe they're making so many references that I understand here. I cannot believe. But Moko is actually entertaining them all with these stories. Black mist is a thing that actually people use. It's like mist you spit in people's eyes. Being pushed off a building actually has happened quite a few times in wrestling, famously to do with the Giant and Hulk Hogan's battle in the monster truck battle. Someone did fall off a building at that point as well. It's crazy. It's crazy. Morning, what are y'all talking about? I am in love with the scene. I am in love with the scene. Hey there, hun. I was just talking about the time I won the Super Slam Down Supreme 8. That's so awesome. And I just love that they're all gathered around and they're already appreciating her stories. Okay. Moko's already fit right in, and she really knows how to liven up the mood. If you had someone like this from the start, we might have been a more cohesive team, Hiroko included. Mama Moko's a real ray of sunshine, huh? But the brighter the mood, the darker the shadows it casts. I guess so. But Mama Moko, by the way. Did you say Mama Moka now? Oh, that's right. Since Moko is okay, I wanted to ask her some stuff. I'm sorry, I can never get over that Gaku is having they're all having crowd around Moko listening to wrestling stories. If she can tell us about what happened when she was captured by the invaders, maybe we'll get some new clues. Gaku, are you having a good time? The Super Slam Down Supreme 8. They still holding those things? Those? How many Slam Down Supremes could they possibly be? I think WrestleMania is almost a 42. Jesus Christ. Moko is something else. She's so catfitting as a person. The polar opposite of me. They all love her. They all love her. If Gaku was ever inspired by Miss Mohiro to start training, what would I do? You think Gaku is a wrestler? That'd be fun. Tag team champions. Moko's amazing. I want to be just like her. Oh, this is awesome. This is so fun. It's such a bummer seeing everyone having so much fun and feeling like this just makes me hate myself even more. Please don't hate yourself, Doremi. We all love you as well. Like, everyone adores you. Oh, this is so fun. Moko's really a really exciting person. Oh, sorry. That was I was looking for Eito. The way she immediately becomes the center of our circle. Moko's unlike any other we've seen before, yet charismatic, really kind, knows what to say at the right time. Moko's the life of the party, as usual, but why did she sleep for that long? No wonder these guys loved her so much. Curses, don't they know I have stories about fighting against the Ring of Foes too? I'll listen to your stories. Kiyoshika, I will listen to your stories, no freaking problem. This girl's a real laugh riot. Who knew someone like this was over at the other school? Even Takamaru's like she's cool as well. I appreciate that Moko's better again, but she really never shuts her trap. I love her stories. I love hearing about wrestling. I'm glad Moko seems to be doing well. This is awesome. This is so awesome. They're all so happy she's here. What a unifying force. Hey Moko, do you have a moment? There's something I wanted to ask you. As long as it's nothing about my measurements or my feet, it won't be, I promise you. Feet? Actually, what I wanted to ask you was when you got captured by the invaders, Well, that's right. We haven't talked about that yet. Of course, I don't think anyone wanted to have like a downer of a moment in this situation, right? And I think it's totally understandable. Everyone was so worried when you and Nozomi went missing. We completely forgot about it. Would you mind telling us about your time with the invaders, prisoner? Did they do something to you? What was it? Tell us everything. Hey, you need to be more delicate when speaking to a lady. I think, again, Gaku is like, he doesn't think sometimes before he speaks. He's just that type of person, I think, you know? Moko? Well, if it's hard to talk about, it's all down to, if she doesn't want to talk about it, I feel like I don't want to pressure her for anything like this. I know we're not pressuring her, but you know what I mean? Yeah. Boys are so rude. If you're mean, I'll pop your head off like a grape. I mean, there you go. You could do that? Well, what happened when they took you away?
No.
Sorry, guys. I don't remember a thing. For real? Oh, really? It's just, she has like amnesia from this stuff then. After I actually got captured, it all turns fuzzy. You don't remember anything? You were held in an enemy facility, right? Don't you remember how you escaped? I haven't the foggiest. I don't even know where I was being held. Okay. Interesting. So we're not going to get a big bout of information. Again, this is like, you know, again, it does build a lot of mystery as well, right? Where it's like, we have this relief and we have answers to where she is now, but we don't know about what was happening then. Suddenly I just woke up in the middle of a ruin. Then I wandered aimlessly on the street, so like they let you go? And my sheer dumb luck, I ended up here. Did they let her go, or I wanted to see you fight them off or something? Dumb luck, huh? So what about the undying flames? How'd you get past them? The invaders opened a hole in the wall, right? And you went through that? Bingo, I made use of that hole they made. Well, what happened to the invaders after that? Did you beat them all? Oh yeah. Is she being a bit nervous here? For real? You messed them up on your own? You're the real goddamn deal. Well, stop, I'm just a frail, sweet girl, but when shit gets tough, you gotta get tough too. Right. Interesting. So, does she seem a bit shaky to you guys when it comes to that stuff? I understand you would be shaky. It's a story about, like, you know, a very traumatic experience, you know? Stop making me say unladylike stuff, boys. Boys are so horrible, you tell us. No one made you say that. Then why were you asleep for so long? Do you not have any idea about that either? So actually she said the word when shit gets tough, and she didn't blame the boys for it. I guess I was real tired. I was walking the ruins for ages, you know? Is exhaustion enough to make you sleep for a week? Interesting question. Well, if she doesn't remember, maybe they did something to her. There's no way the enemy would capture her and then just leave her be. Isn't there? We haven't done anything to our prisoner, but yeah, we're not. It's a different situation. Not anyway. Personally, in order to understand the invaders' biology and how their brains work and bodies work, I think we should vivisect her. Look at this face. Look at this face. We will not be doing that. Stop that. The prisoners are living beings too. We should all cherish and nurture her together. It's like, I think he's getting very attached, isn't he? I just think there's nothing wrong if, like, you know, like eventually, like, you know, we can find a way to, like, you know, change her mind or maybe change her sides or whatever, you know? But, like, I think he's getting very attached, isn't he? Did he say nurture? Yeah, nurture. Who's the prisoner you keep talking about? Oh, the music stopped. See, again, the way he's saying it, it's just he keeps describing her as kind of like a pet, right? We didn't tell you. We imprisoned a commander who surrendered. As her keeper, I'm responsible for her. I even take her waste away. Really? That's impressive, but kind of nasty too. It's a tough situation that this is, and I know, like, you know, it's a game, you know what I mean? But, like, I'm kind of impressed that they think of all, even though I know that, like, it's kind of like, you know, it was made for a reaction for her to say it's nasty. There's a lot of stuff that goes into, like, if especially in war, if you're doing that type of stuff, like, to not, like, how do I say it? They're not shying away from showing, like, all the stuff that's gonna have to happen if they have a prisoner, and it's horrible to think about, but it's true. She's not finally adapted now. She eats her food without leaving even a scrap. Yeah, but still, it's you know, it's a very interesting situation. She won't take even a single bite of any meat. Maybe the invaders are vegetarians. Interesting. I see. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So, Moko, you don't know anything about the invaders? Yeah, I wonder what's gonna come with Shoma's care for that the commander. There has to be. It's really interesting that they bring it up in the way that they do. Yeah, sorry. Honestly, the way if anyone else says sorry, it'd be a bit weird. But you know, Moko saying it, it's actually kind of cute. That's disappointing. I thought we would figure out their weak points and our strategies. Super Jumbo Saws. She sings Saws again. Bodacious Saws. She definitely comes from a different era. It's okay, Moko. It's okay. You've been through something really, really, really horrible. You know. We have no need for intel, and all we must do is righteously slay the evil ones, and that's what Kiyoshika thinks. But yeah, I don't want to pressure her too much with Moko, you know? It's just good to have her on our side anyway. Even without the intel on the enemy, our forces have gotten stronger. Moko seems pretty strong too. That's super reassuring, 100%. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Yes, we don't have all the information. Yes, there may be something Moko could know something, and maybe it's just too horrible to recount. I don't know what's happening here, you know what I mean? I could be, again, I don't think she's like deceiving us, right? I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that like maybe there's something that like she will remember or something like that, you know? But it's just good to have her back on our side, you know? Not that we had her before, but you know the other side did. The other school. It's been a while. How about a sparring session? I bet I'll beat you this time. Now we're talking. Show us what kind of damage you can do.
No.
Sorry, guys. Huh? Well, I'm still not in perfect shape. Okay. My body won't move how I want it to. I must have lost muscles after sleeping for so long. I'm not an ultra cute angel idol pro wrestler anymore. Just an ultra cute angel idol. Oh my god. But it's okay if you need to rest, you know? I want to say something so bad. Thank you, Gaku, for not saying anything. How can I make people buy tickets for an exhibition match if I showed up in a sorry state like this? You were going to sell tickets? I'll get myself together right quick, so just wait a little longer, okay? When I'm back to normal, I won't go easy on you. I'll rip your spine right out through your mouth. That's not a wrestling move. I see, so she's not back to normal yet. I can't say I'm surprised considering how long she was asleep. And honestly, like, you know, whatever happened to her is probably like very, very horrible anyway. You know, even getting captured on the baseline is very, very horrible, as we said. But like, you know, I can't imagine that they were like so nice. But again, we don't know. We don't know what was happening there. What is it? Oh, it's nothing. Forget it. Did you notice something? Okay, if you're sure. After that, we finished breakfast while listening to Moko's monologues, and then went back to our rooms for the moment. Nozomi noticed something there. So in the end, we didn't get any new info on the invaders, but it's clear what we have to do. We just have to fight through the 100th day. 38 days left. We're going to survive this. She noticed something there. She definitely noticed something there, so I wonder what she noticed. Did she notice something about Moko? Yeah, but as I said, she can take as much time as she wants to get better. Because again, even though like she's escaped, I don't know what's happened. I don't know what happened to her at that when they kidnapped her. But I do know that the horrible thing I'm talking about here, the horrible thing that could have happened, that did happen, was the fact that she got kidnapped in the first place. Like that's terrifying. Let's see what we're gonna do first. I kind of want to do a mock battle. Who's here? Gaku. We haven't talked to Gaku this time around. Should we talk? Oh, she's in a room. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Is Moko around? She's around. Should we have a little conversation with Moko really quickly? In the third floor classroom? Let's see what she's thinking of. I'll be back in top form before you know it. Just give me a little time, okay? Sure thing. How are you, man? Since we're here, we'll talk to you as well. Doesn't look like the invaders will be visiting today, which means another peaceful day to spend with Kako. And that's all he wants. That's all he wants. Yeah, I want to like maybe first of all go to the mock battle area because I want to like maybe try and upgrade some of our moves as well. And do maybe one mock battle because I don't want to neglect this stuff as well, you know? Oh, we have all of them done. I wonder will we unlock more as time goes on? Possibly. Do we just redo them again over and over again? We have some stuff we can upgrade here too. Actually, Ima, yeah. So, learn aerial engagement. Hit your foe from an unfair vantage point. Let's go. And the next time we get a BP upgrade, we'll go with Kako because I wanted to like her to learn stuff too. Actually, I might actually see if we do this now. Because Ema isn't in this though. Do we get the BP points? It seems like we do. Let's go for an easier one and see what we get from that, right? Actually, you know what I might do? And this is the first time I've done this yet. The idea of save scumming. I think it actually might be a good idea to do this. Hold on a second here. Because we can do this battle. But hold on a second here now. Save the game, because if it doesn't give us any BP for a battle, right? I feel like I don't want to waste a bit of time, you know? So let's I know it auto saves, but like let's save the game here as well. And then let's go for it. Again, I know it's like I think you guys would agree it's the best way to do it. So let's actually do one of the much easier ones. Yeah, let's do one of the much easier ones and see what we get out of this. But then again, if we're gonna do it, we might as well do one of the harder ones to get more points, right? We might as well. Because this is like too easy. Like I feel like we could do this no problem. You know what I mean? So let's let's just do one of the harder ones, see if we get some points for it. And then we'll go with that. Yeah, I'm wondering as well what Nozomi was feeling with Moko. It's really interesting to me because like it seems like she noticed something, and I wonder if it's noticing a difference or noticing like something that she didn't see before, noticing something that off. You never know, because obviously they were friends, so that's a big deal for them as well. But you never know, like especially since we don't know them, you know. Let's see what we're gonna do here. We have like desperation potions now as well, so we can actually use those like right away. And since this is one wave, we can use like all of our stuff as well. Who has the best? I guess like if you put.
Say when.
First of all, put an attack potion on our boy here. Who has the best, like, I guess, like...
Prepped and ready.
I always think you, right?
It's game time. This... Ow! I'm wondering how many more can I get?
Because we could do this. And get quite a few enemies out of this as well. Yeah. I know, like it destroys it, but that's a strategy they want you to use. You literally get better points if they do this. Gatling, I don't think we're like close enough to do like a proper move on these guys yet, honestly. So you might save that as well.
I've got this.
We could do a Crimson Assault here, but again, I think it's better to do special attacks when like characters are like more.
Let's do this.
You know, how do I say it? Like they're more like.
Let's go.
Clustered together. You know.
Here we go. That's it.
I know we did that. We got rid of that character anyway as well.
I'll do what little I can. I'll get in there, like for once.
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Yep, just let these guys attack us as well.
This will do something.
Let's see as well.
I can't wait. How about this?
I forgot those guys get shields. Yeah, that's not great. Now, if we did a special
good
attack
to
with this,
go.
we could get rid of these guys almost instantly, but I don't think that's worth it either, honestly.
Let's get to the killing. I'll
Yeah,
just
that was
put
a bit of a
this
wasted
here.
motion there as well. This side as well, we want to make sure that they're doing okay.
Let me at him. Prepped and ready. Give it to him. Let me handle it.
Okay. I guess thinning out this area might not be a bad idea,
That's what I'm talking about.
just because they are like more immediate threats in this case too. And then
Let's do this. Setting it up. Rev it up.
we have 2 desperation potions now as well.
Heads up.
Just watch me. Here you go.
Let's go.
I guess we could do it on this side, but like honestly, these guys. Actually, I don't think we need it there. We do not need it there.
Time for me to move. This'll
This is
do.
much better.
Time for battle.
Maybe because then they have to go in around there as well.
I'm taking the wheel. This should slow them down.
Right? And then we use Takumi to
I've
kind of
got
maybe get
this.
rid of a few of these guys as well.
Take that.
Yeah, I know we're like, again, I think next turn we're going to do massive stuff, I think, to like some of the other characters here as well. But now the defense there, I probably reduced what could be done there as well, right? I probably did. Which is okay. It's okay. We're still going to be able to get like some, because they didn't even attack him there as well. Oh, there we go. There's some attacks. Well, you know, we reduced the amount of people that could attack him is what I'm saying.
I'll do what little. I hope I'm doing this right. I'll try not to run away. I'll defend all of
Shuma's
you.
move is very good when you get to use it. He's very good.
Yes.
Time to move. How's this?
Great stuff. I miss her so much. I don't think we can, yeah, we definitely can't get there. We have like the ability to do another special attack if needs be too. What's the best location we could do for, obviously over here. Definitely over here.
Let's do this.
I'll show you what's up.
Gatling Max, here we go. Again, we might need to turn around here to see the best course of action here. Yeah, I like that.
I'll hit you with
I very much
all
like
I
that.
got. You saw that,
I'm still
right?
gonna get some AP as well.
Let's freaking go. Rev it up.
Wait, we should do eat this right again.
Knocked it. Let's give it to him.
Make way!
Let's see the best course of action here as well.
Let's do this.
I honestly think like moving a bunch of the characters over here and having them have to cover here is not a bad idea either.
Yes, leave it to me. You're in the way.
Locked and loaded.
We could literally get his Gatling back as well. But again, I know this may be a bit silly.
Whenever you're ready.
I know it might be.
Thanks, dude.
Appreciate it. Leave it to me. I've got you.
Thanks for that.
But I actually think this is going to work out in the end.
Here we go. right. Ready when you are. This should do it. My turn. Got it.
Let me at him. Bang, bang, bang!
And we have our special attack here as well, which we could probably use like on some of these characters over here too.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, this is gonna be fine. It's just the little guys we have to get rid of now as well. Yeah, it's just the little guys.
I leave the rest to you. Ready whenever.
Wait,
Time to move. I'll put this to good use. My turn. Die. Broken so
and we should always do the buff as well. But like again, I sometimes forget to do that as well.
I can't wait.
Yeah. How many more big boys do we have? I don't think there's many big boys left whatsoever. Like, yeah, it's all little guys now as well.
All in ass.
So really, and we can't get any more AP now from these attacks. So I guess like one of the things I think we could have done better was maybe like make sure everyone's kind of crumpled together a little bit, I guess, you know, so we can get a bunch of attacks in at once. But like now, I feel like once all these guys are going to crumple together, it's going to become easier to fight them as well. But we focused on getting AP. We did pretty okay with that. But again, as always, you see things you can do better at, right? It's just now we have to get rid of them like in a way because we're not going to gain any AP for this.
Let him loose!
Rev it up.
So we just have to get rid of these little guys. And that's probably one of the problems. We should have been getting rid of the little guys as we were getting rid of the other guys too.
Time for battle.
But it's okay. This one guy, it's just one guy now as well, so it's fine.
Just watch me.
Yeah,
I'll hit
that's
you
fine.
with all I got.
Yeah, that's one thing I definitely should do is while we're getting rid of the big guys, make sure we're getting rid of the little guys as well at the same time.
You can handle the rest.
But we have one more left.
I'm good to go. This hurts.
Yeah. We got S rank last time. What if we get like a B rank this time? Because again, I think I did not do as well as I did the first. Okay, that's fine. So we did get BP from that. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, great. Great stuff. And we get more free time as well. Yeah, I wanted that BP so I could upgrade Kako's abilities as well. Let's go to upgrade Kako's abilities also. I'm so happy Kako and Ema are like, we're in like a much better place. Obviously, like again, there's going to be like a looming worry over us at all times, right? That's of course going to happen. But I do think that like it is good. There's a good feeling that comes along with this stuff now, right? That like it's okay to like embrace the good feeling for a bit, even though we know there's going to be like a weird feeling that comes along with this soon enough, right? Like it always happens in this game. The game is like incredible at doing this where like as I said, like at all times I'm thinking when's the next alarm? And if you think about like the way that they feel, the characters in the game feel, like, you know, they're always feeling like, oh, what is going to happen today? Even like when we talked to Ema there, he's like, oh, no fighting today, great, I can hang out with Kako. Like they're feeling it twice as hard as we are, you know what I mean? Twice as hard. Let's see, where else do I want to go? I want to go to get some potions, I guess. If we can upgrade some potions, because we've got some cool materials. We might have to upgrade our science again, which is fine. Okay, great. We need to upgrade our math and science for this, for another desperation potion. Pangaea is to, yeah, fully recovers HP, heals status fatigue, heals fatigue. That's actually pretty freaking great as well. Should we make one? Does it cost? It doesn't cost a lot. Should we also focus on getting more of these potions? We should get one of these, right? Maybe no. Let's focus on like these first, and then we'll work on the other potions as well. Because look how much we can actually get out of this. You know what I mean? Like in terms of return on investment. You know? Maybe on a defense one? You know what I mean? Like we're getting a good return on our investment here. In terms of these potions. Now, of course, like we're gonna have to explore again to get a desperation potion. Which is fine. but I'm happy with that. I'm definitely happy with that. How are you doing, Gakko? Won't be hard to defend the school until day 100 if we keep going at this pace. Follow me to victory, everyone. I love the enthusiasm. And that's what I'm saying. Like, he is like such a lovely guy, right? And I hope it didn't make it sound like I was saying that like he's bad because he doesn't have like a filter sometimes. I actually think it's a very endearing aspect about him. I just think it's also like such a good idea that he's like, okay, I'm going to hold it back for a little bit or whatever, you know? That's not, you know, it's not always a bad thing, you know? It's good to have him, it's good to see him like, when he speaks up to defend people, but also learning to like also be like, okay, I don't need to speak about this, you know? I'll get my head smacked in. And he's probably thinking about the stuff with with Kurata as well, I guess. Stuckman, will you assist me with my swordsmanship training? Of course. You're gonna practice fireball jutsu with me today, Sir Takumi. I practiced fireball jutsu with Kyoshika, even though I thought we were supposed to be practicing swordsmanship. After spending some time together, you understand Kyoshika better now. Mobility. Yeah, those stat upgrades are actually very important, I've learned as well, like, through, like, the exploration and stuff.
You never know. Well, then.
So it's good to do them. It's good to, like, have those stat upgrades as well. Not already? Another day's done, then. If you can keep this up one day at a time, we'll eventually make it to day 100. We'll just have to keep going. Day by day, man. Feeling determined, I quietly drifted off to sleep. Just to take it day by day. That's all we can do. Day 63. I love the free time in this game, by the way. It's actually so fun. And it does, I know, like, again, as we said, there's this looming thing over us. It could end at any time. But I'm still, like, I'm sure everyone else is already there. Okay, we have to head to the cafeteria. I almost forget that we do that at the start of every free time day. But the free time really does, like, give us a nice, like, is there anyone here on the rooftop? You can move. I love the little dash we do as well. I like to take this game, I like to take the hopeful parts and the nice parts and feel nice about it, and then also, like, you know, understand that this is a very serious situation, you know? Oh. Hey, Takuma, I just went to the courtyard to check on our dear prisoner. Shon was very devoted to looking after her, but, well, I don't know how to put it. Maybe I'm curious about her, or maybe I just want to vivisect her real bad. I know you do. This feeling, it's like unrequited love. I want to see the depths of the insides of this strange being. Maybe I'll ask Shoma when I go to the cafeteria. He will not allow it. This is too much for me first thing in the morning. I love that, like, again, we've gotten so, like, we're not, obviously there's still stuff like we're not used to, right? But we still, like, get weirded out by some stuff. But, like, at some points in our day where, like, Darubi or Yugumu or someone else will say something, we just go, okay, let's get breakfast. Everyone's facial expressions are a little bit different. As expected, everyone was gathered in the cafeteria this morning as well. And just like yesterday, everyone had surrounded Moko listening to her speak. I completely lost control. I knew it was against the rules to do this as an evil heel. Heel is bad guy, by the way. But I protected my partner for a brutal mood swing. And then I yelled, even villains are capable of friendship. Okay, that's usually like a moment in wrestling when, like, the villain becomes the hero. With Moko's poignant words, the cafeteria broke out into sobs. Are you kidding me? Oh my god! Oh man, they might have been despicable bastards, but they fought their way through with so much hardship. This is, oh my god! Even if they're helping it out is against the rules, there's no way you can abandon a friend. In the end, the greatest villain of all was all of the DDTs they took along the way. Oh my god, like, they really, like, adore this gal, and, like, she's great. Like, you know, it's just like they love her stories about wrestling. A DDT is when you get someone's head into a headlock from the front, so you're facing them and you have them in a headlock, and then you drop yourself down onto the mat and hit their head off the mat. That's what a DDT is. What are y'all talking about? Just telling her about the time I was in the Supermania tag team tournament. I could just cry thinking about it. I see you've had quite the exciting life. And the thing is, like, what she's describing is so true. There's moments in wrestling so many times when, like, the bad guy does something, like, good in those moments. And, like, everyone goes crazy. It's called a face turn, right? And it's incredible. It's such an amazing moment. Some of those moments could make you cry, legitimately. By any measure, Moko's quickly become the center of our circle of friends. I don't know if it's because she's a pro wrestler, but she has a natural magnetic charm. And there it is. That's such, Takumi is such a good way of describing it. Wrestlers are born to entertain the crowd, and the good wrestlers are the ones that will captivate people, you know what I mean? And will make people believe a story, even though afterwards they know, like, oh, that was, you know, a scripted story. But they make people believe for 2 hours that this is what the story is and it's a real story. You know what I mean? Like, that's what they're supposed to do. They have a charm to them. They have like a charisma to them. The good ones do anyway. Everyone's having such fun. Don't you ever think about who you're hurting with all that happiness? Okay, guys, let's tone down the happiness of it. Poor the Ruby, though. I don't like seeing the Ruby cry, even if it's because of happiness. I don't like seeing her cry, even though she's allowed to cry whenever she wants. Tell us about the time you were in the Ultra Olympics. You stopped a bullet trade to save a puppy, right? What? I want to hear about that ranked free-for-all. That part when you lost your brother, got erased from history was so heartbreaking. Kaku was so interested in the wrestling stuff too. Stop trying to monopolize me. A real woman belongs to no one. I'm dying over here. Just as it was yesterday, the mood in the cafeteria was lively, but for some reason there was one person who stood by herself, watching from afar. Nozomi. What's with Nozomi? She seems kind of worried. But what's to worry about? Her friend is back on her feet doing so well. Yeah, she notices something. With Moko keeping the mood nice and comfortable, we all finished breakfast. Then we went back to our rooms. Interesting. And she knows her better than everyone, right? Like, she's so close to her. She calls her bestie. The mood feels so relaxed thanks to Moko, but we never know when the invaders will attack. We got to keep our guard up. Nozomi's staying out of it as well, by the way. You know, she's like, I'm not hanging out here at all. Let's see who. So we have Darumi. We have Tsubasa. We've talked to Tsubasa before. We've talked to Yugumu as well. Should we get them a present? Yeah, let's go for presents this time. I know exactly what we can get for... if you want to give a present to Yugumu, we can definitely give him a present. Because I know what he'd want. The Iron Maiden. You know what I mean? Let's get him the Iron Maiden, because we know for sure he'd like the Iron Maiden. And it will actually improve our science as well, which we need to improve. I know we can do that with Tsubasa as well, right? Like, he has to like this, right? Please? I want to get a present for Darumi as well, because she's feeling a bit down also.
This excites me so much, I might accidentally kill you on impulse.
That's such a compliment coming from you. Thank you. Investigation went up by 20. So let's actually, let's see. Is Darumi available to talk to now? Because I want to get her a present at some point as well. We have Takamaru. And Gaku. We could get something for Gaku, right? He likes, I think his whole thing was like cheap, something cheap, but like, is that what it was? Cheap? But he likes fabrics as well, you know? So let's check here. Gaku likes, no, so that's Emo. Where's Gaku? There it is. Cheap and party tools. So something that's cheap and a party tool. Let's get that for Gaku. So we're looking for cheap and a tool. Really? Maybe... That's interesting. So maybe party and tools. Yeah, maybe like this. Yeah. Because I think Gaku does mean well with a lot of situations. Oh, he loves it.
Sure I can have it. I'll take it. This is awesome.
And I love his eyeliner as well. Oh, nice.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Another day has ended peacefully without any invader attacks, but the more days pass without incident, the bigger my apprehension grows. Almost like something bad is happening without I was even noticing. Now I'm overthinking. Being pessimistic isn't going to help. Despite a strange sense of uneasiness, I fell asleep, and so ended our 63rd day at the last Defense Academy. We are going through the days pretty well, right? Pretty well. Like, the free time obviously passes by the days quite a bit, you know? It definitely does. Today's the 64th day. Here's hoping another day goes without issue. Let me go to the cafeteria. I wonder what stories are going to be told now. Oh, hey, Eito. Hello, Takumi. Did you sleep well last night? I'm a little short in energy. I ended up perusing the books I borrowed from the library all night. Were they that interesting? Oh, very much so. It soothes my soul when I read books on the arts. There are plenty of interesting ones on science, physics, nature, and math too. You can also learn about pharmaceuticals. The game is like telling me, like, you haven't been to the library in a while. Sorry, it's just not for me. I'll let you know if there's a book that seems up your alley. So you should let me know what kind of books you like sometime. Well then, I'm off to the cafeteria. I'll see you later. I feel like the game was like, what kind of books I like? Tough question for a guy like me who's never read a proper book in his life. I've read books before, but I just don't read books very often. It's interesting that like Eito, they're like, you know, it comes at this point because I do rarely go to the library. So I wonder if it is like a mechanic to remind you of some stuff that happens there, you know, in the school. As soon as I stepped into the cafeteria, I could hear an excited voice babbling. And then when I was ready a meal, I said what I always say. You're looking beautiful as always this morning, but then she clearly said beautiful like she was repeating it back to me because she probably doesn't understand it as well. Shoma is getting very attached. And like, again, here's the thing. Shoma's a lovely lad. He is, right? But I just don't want this situation to turn out badly for anyone. You know what I mean? Huh? So, wait. No storytelling from Moko today? Wait, everyone's... No way. What's up with Shoma? It's way too early for anyone to be that excited. Is that what they was... I was thinking like he wanted to say something about her muscles or something. Is he like reaching for her muscles? Or is that just the way the thing is? Look at this. It looks like he's kind of like, oh my god. Shoma's story is very interesting indeed. I think I may really have to take that commander apart and see what makes her tick. Let's not. Look at it. Look at this face palm. Could you please refrain from speaking to me? I'm in the middle of putting some creative touches on my new recipe. How are you, Kako? Why do I need you to be more successful in the next battle? What am I lacking? I upgraded some of your stuff, but you did fantastic last time. Now it's Shuma's turn to flap his gums. Is it? A new day, a new blabbermouth. She does not like people talking, I guess. I don't know what to say. You better just hear Shoma out for now. I mean, it's good that he's expressing himself, right? That's a nice thing. But it's obviously like still very like, you know, Shoma's getting fired up. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's good that he's expressing himself. It's good that he's so happy, right? It's good that he's so happy. But I just worry about like how attached he's getting. Beautiful, surely speaking of me, but more than beautiful, I am adorable. You are very adorable. You are. And I love the confidence that she has in herself. That's awesome. Oh, I just got here too. I wonder what Shoma's talking about. Calling yourself adorable is, to me, like it's a green flag. I don't care what it says. I'm enjoying some tasty gelatin, so you can all go ahead and talk without me. Sure thing. Darumi's like, you know, doesn't mean to mention like killing games as much. But maybe she's just like, you know, letting everyone speak for a bit about all this important stuff. She's being considerate, isn't she? But Darumi, we want you to speak about killing games all the time. Shuma, what are you talking about? Yes, the prisoner. She spoke this morning, imitating me. Huh? She spoke? I was so moved. Thank goodness. I always said the same thing. Every morning. The thing is, like, if it is a different language, it does make sense that eventually they would be able to imitate a word you say, right? It would happen, right? With the sounds and stuff. You call her beautiful every single morning. Kako kind of has the same expression I have, which is like, you know, it's like that kind of feeling. Like, oh my god. It's best to use positive words as much as possible so they grow up healthy. Shoma, they're not a pet. They're not a pet.
Ugh.
She's a prisoner, not a puppy. Yeah, they're not. Like, it's not good. It's not good to think of it that way too either, Shoma. I'm so glad he's happy, and I'm so glad he's so energetic, you know? And he's so much more confident in the way he's speaking about this, right? But it's surprising that an invader would be able to speak our language. If they can pronounce the same sounds, it means their skull and shape and throat organs are similar to ours. Ito being the genius he is. How dare you suggest those things that are all like us? I've had enough. Shut your plebeian cake hole right this minute. Okay, calm down. Whether they are similar to us or not in the end, they exist only to be slain. I get the frustration of being compared to maybe, you know, an invader who tried to kill you sometimes. I totally get that. I think Ato was just trying to be very logical about it. I think they're just more upset at the idea, like, or at least Gara was more upset at the idea of maybe being like, why do you like these things tried to kill us? But I think it's just logical to describe it this way, and to understand them better is going to help us out even more, you know, and to treat them like humans in this sense is going to help us out even more. Besides, even if it's this one did talk, it was only one word. You can hardly call that a conversation at this rate. How long is it going to take to get intel out of her? 100 days will have passed long before then. True. The Rumi's very, very right. If you want information quickly, we best take her apart and... No, absolutely not. Dissect my wordless trash heap of a body instead, Shoma. What would be the point of that? Sabah's just like, we would not get anything out of it. Is there any point in keeping her here if we can't get anything out of her? Don't you think we should find another use for her? Don't talk about using her! She's not a thing, she's a living being! I just realized mid-shout, I was like, looked up at from the text to his face, and Shoma is getting aggressive? She finally opens up, she's finally starting to trust humans. I've never seen Shoma like this. So don't do anything cruel to her, I'm begging you, please, be nice to her. I've never seen Shoma like this, at all. To stand up to everyone like this, well, to be aggressive like this, but also I want to reassure Shoma, we would never like dissect her or like do something like torturous or something like that, you know what I mean? Like that would be horrible. Man, you caught some serious feelings for her. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking there's an emotional attachment now. She's our enemy. Having romantic feelings for an enemy is a heinous act. So is having feelings for your sword. It's not the time, Kadada. No, Kyushik, it's okay. My relationship isn't like that. It's okay. We know you can do whatever you want. It's your own life. I don't believe her. It's fine. I'm not in love either. The thing about romance, those kinds of feelings aren't meant for a scumbag freak like me. Even with an invader, Shoma. I know he says this stuff all the time, but every time it hits like so hard, it's like someone's saying this stuff about themselves. It's different. He stood up. I'm going to clean up her meal. I'll be going now. Jesus, man, what a situation. Just as I practically fed from the cafeteria. You know what I mean? It's just like we've never seen him like this. It's like it's very awkward. It's this very awkward situation now as well that we're gonna have to probably deal with as we go forward. And again, I know Shoma's a great lad. He is. But it's the attachment that could be an issue. I'm not saying it will be an issue, but it could be an issue. Oh, dude, that's wild. You might want to take some measures before there's any trouble. Again, that's all I'm saying. Right? And I think you guys probably would agree as well. We know Shoma's great, but just in case there's any situation that could arise from this, you know? Measures? Yeah, like, what if inside the prisoner's body there's... No, that's not what I meant. No, I'm not on the same... No, take it back. Stop, that's enough. We don't have to worry about her if she's in that cage. Aren't things fine like this? Maybe she has her own reasons for letting us take her prisoner. Who gives a crap about a monster's reason for anything? It's no wonder you'd say that, though, Nozomi. Let's leave Shoma to her for now. Whatever happens, he's sure to do the right thing. That's the thing, I think he's a good lad. I do. It's just a very awkward situation. Yeah, right. The mood's gone to hell. Moko, you got any stories to line things up? Oh, they want to hear the stories again? Hey, how about you continue that one story? The one where you caught the headless cat ear helmet rider? Moko, is she okay? Oh, sure, then let me finish that one. What's happening with Moko? So I was trying to develop a world-class forward when they threw me into a place called Hell in a Cell. Hell in a Cell is a steel structure where there's a roof on it and they put it over the ring and it's supposed to end rivalries. Hey, that's not the one, but this sounds like a good story too. And look at Nozomi. Look at that look of concern. She has a bead of sweat as well. She knows something's happening. Although there'd been a bit of disagreement, Moko managed to bring back the mood. We finished breakfast and headed to our rooms. There's something happening there. It was crazy since Shoma gets serious. Who knew he was that invested in the prisoner? Maybe it's only natural after caring for her, but I think he might be getting a little too invested. That's what I'm thinking. I hope this doesn't cause any unnecessary issues. Now then, what should I do? I need to prepare for while I can. And that's what I'm saying. We're going to end the episode here, guys. But that's all I'm saying. I don't want him to have any troubles. I don't want us to have any troubles, of course. But I don't want anything to happen to him. This episode was like another like pretty like interesting episode. Every episode I feel like is like really interesting in this game because like there's so much stuff happening all the time. Moko's back, which is fantastic. But there's something off about her. Nozomi sees something about her and sees that there's something different about her, and that has to be kind of like nagging on her mind as well, as it would nag on anyone's mind. Like for me, like if I'm thinking about this stuff, I'm like, you know, what's gonna happen? You know what I mean? Like and you know, like if it's something like for me, I'm thinking like if I'm in that position where I know this person so well. But there's some, and I think it probably is like there's something off, right? Because she's like distant from Moko, right? Which is not like Nozomi. She stayed by her side for a week. But she notices something is off, and that's going to be an interesting development going forward. We have also like this thing with Shoma happening. And as I said, I explained everything how I felt. I don't have to go into any detail. I think he's a good lad. I just don't want anything to happen to him or anything to him to get too invested to the point that it could be a trouble. I don't know what's going to happen with that situation. Because it's worrying the way, like, sometimes the way he talks about her like an animal. It is, you know what I mean? And, like, it is kind of worrying, and we don't want anything to happen to him, especially, like, in this place. It can be very, like, it can mess with your mind, this place, you know? But, yeah, there's, like, a lot of stuff happening with that stuff, too, as well. And I actually think everyone's, like, in a very good place. They all pretty much like, you know, our gal Moko. But that's so interesting to me that, like, Moko's the life of the party, but Nozomi notices something, you know? Nozomi's like, something's up here. Something is up here. And I'm really interested to see what's going to happen with that as well.
Hold on, baby gangsta.
Hi everyone, it's Calvin, and this is probably going to be either a separate video or it's going to be a part of the Last Defense Academy videos, because I know that there's a lot of overlap with the Danganronpa series as well there as well, and you guys might have seen my other Danganronpa playthroughs, but if you haven't, you definitely should check them out. I think they're fun. But this is a fan video made by Umiko. That is Kissing in the Archives. I think this is from one of the episodes of Danganronpa that I made. I clicked into it and I was like, okay, I have to watch this. I have to. And I haven't seen all of it yet, so let's check this out. Excited to see this. Where'd that have you two been? You just disappeared when I were. We've been kissing. Oh my god. Kissing in the archives. Oh, this moment. Yeah. So, I'm gonna let it play in a minute, but like I remember like this was like such a mind F for some people because they're like, what's happening now? But I think people supported it. Yeah, actually, me and she's jealous. Yeah, me and Buckaroo. Such cute art style. We're a thing now. Me and him. We're a thing. We're like a thing, you know. It's me you're waiting for. I'm here. Oh my god. When I heard the voice, we all spun around to look. Oh, when Kyoko shows up. She's back. The art style is so pretty. Oh my god, look. Oh, that's so cute. Me pushing off Tagami very quickly. I know it's like, oh, Calvin, you're laughing. I'm laughing at the animation of like the own thing and looking back at this stuff as well. This looks really good too. Come on, let's just kiss. Go. Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Okay, boyfriend. Kyoko, why do you guys watch my playthroughs? Me and Tagami are like a thing now. Whatever, looking directly at Kyoko, Biguru, and stepped into the elevator. Has to wait for me. Good call. Who knows what might happen if Achi, no, Toko, get away from my man. Oh no, Toko, oh, no. Step off. The expression before this gets serious. Couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Yeah, I agree. This is awesome, by the way. So what you think of me and Tagami? That is awesome. No, I love this one. And the artwork of a thing now. Whatever, looking directly at Kyoko, the artwork's gorgeous, by the way. It's really, and you made stepped into the elevator. Has to wait for me. First of all, that's a great Toko, but like you made what you call it, all the artwork just looks so freaking cute. Like even the stuff with like the shifting eyes back and forward, like was so fun as well. Took on me very quickly. Here it is actually, yeah. Like it's such a fun art style as well. She's back. And it's like, and here's the thing, like it's one of those things where it's like the characters are so cute, but like, it's a great interpretation of every single character, right? Like, and that's me like what is a sign of like really good art though as well. As like instantly I'm just like that's Tagami, that's Makoto, that's all the it's so fun. It's so fun. And honestly though, like I'm just so flattered. I really am. I'm just so flattered to see anyone making anything like this for me. This is a really fun time. I remember at the time when I did this, it was like it was such a huge moment for me because like I didn't know how much I was gonna love these games, and they became a big part of my time on YouTube. I feel like it's like, and I'm not even trying to be like, just like, it was big for me at the time, I should say, but it's one of those things where it's like, I feel like when people think about like my channel, they all think about it for different reasons, but there's like a large portion of people that think about it for Danganronpa. But I remember this episode specifically because I remember we were about to do a trial and Kyoko returned, and I was so happy. But I just remember the comment section being like, oh my god, it's enemies to lovers, but this is fantastic. This is absolutely fantastic. I love the artwork. It's freaking fantastic. I love how cute the characters are. I love how like you made my moments that some people sometimes find funny actually funny, because like to me, like when I look back at the videos, I'm like, I'm an idiot, but here I'm like, oh, like you actually made it into something pretty competent, you know what I mean? I love it. It's really, really good. Thank you so much, Yumiko. Thanks so much to Tyvar 2, Jamie Bull, John of the Banana, The Ghost of Inazuma, Felicius Felix, Yule, Radish, Adusta, Death Trap, Link Sparky, Assassin, Shakugan, True Peanut Butter, Peter Shelson, Heck, SR Fiji, Leon, High Kasperian, Jared Beanham, and my YouTube member at the highest tier, Blasco, and I'll see you all so soon. Bye-bye.